There's a lot of stuff that does almost what I want. The ritual of Croix de Val, pip management spells, and death school stuff. None of it is thorough enough, but the nameless rites here, ha, there we've had some luck. Pulled the curses right out of the test subjects. The process isn't gentle, but if it works on curses, it should work on other magic. Just need a way to do it at scale. Earth is a mess, maybe in its death throes, depending who you ask. Can't blame the whiz kid for leaving, but adults have responsibilities. Earth is a Gordian knot, and I didn't have a sword. Not until I detected that energy wave and devised a means to follow it. And man, talk about a knot. The spiral is a convoluted mess of ley lines and rocks. But in its darkest pockets, I think I found my sword, and, more importantly, where I have to cut. What a weird little place this spiral is. Of all the theories we constructed about extraterrestrial life, never did we expect it to look so familiar. Not just in biology, but history. Why is that, I wonder? Altered timelines? Maybe Earth is the spiral's mythical first world. Fun thoughts. But I suspect the answer is far simpler. That when creating new worlds, sometimes even the gods need a little inspiration. When I got here, I found myself standing in front of a talking tree that could barely remember its own name. Convenient, that. I've had a lot of time to navigate this spiral without him noticing, but his eye of history is restored now. He's watching me. He knows what I'm going to do before I do. He won't approve. So the questions are, how to blind the all-seeing, and how to do it before he stops me. It's real. An academy of experimental magic. Forgotten knowledge. Rules before rules. None of it's written down. But there are ways to absorb it. But that's the trap. To absorb this knowledge is to absorb the will behind it. The will of a tyrant and sadist, albeit an absent one. Personally, I didn't notice the fear or corruption the Branchers did. I don't know what that says more about, the mists of the Scholomance, or me. Hey, whiz kid. Finally tracked me down to my wicked lair, have you? But what kind of lair is this?
You have done well, my scion. The Titan slumbers once more, and Dragon Spire is saved. Did you really think I would allow you to take my eye, Malastair? Did you truly think you could?
You ever wonder about the paths not traveled? Of course you have. Who hasn't thought about the things they could have done? But what if, every time you slept, you dreamed new realities, where you made those different choices?
No, the Dragon Clans. They are burning the skies. They are burning whole worlds.
Of course, dreams fade when you awaken, so those realities fade, the memories fade, but there's always a sense, isn't there?
Malastair rises again. His spirit finds no solace. He joins with his student with her master. We cannot stop them. Cannot stop Raven.
And when you awake to reality, that fear, that anger, it remains. It drives you to madness. Of course. Poor Bartleby here has a degree of omniscience, doesn't he? He knows everything he will ever do and the consequences of those actions. So why then does he allow bad things to happen at all? Shouldn't he see them coming and send an agent like you to stop them? That's the question at the heart of everything you've seen the last several weeks, right? Why is Darkmoor?
You must go to Celestia before the Storm Titan rises. We must protect those visitors to the Spiral. The Celestians are invading everywhere. The Storm Titan, let it rise. Celestia falls. The Spiral perseveres.
Bartleby can see his future. He knows what he does on any day. If that results in cataclysm, then he knows to do something else. And once he takes that different action, past Bartleby sees it and knows it worked. The bad things happen because they must.
Such a terrible dream. About Celestia, about fire, and storms. I can't remember.
In theory, he can't see what might be, but in a broad enough perspective of the cosmos, everything that can happen has happened. All of the potentialities Bartleby averted live on in the dreaming, the subconscious aspect of himself, the one thing in existence he doesn't see. And that is this grove, raised from Sybil's first seed, itself nurtured in dream water. All the choices Bartleby didn't make. Regrown and deranged from non-existence.
Darkmoor cannot be saved. We must prevent the curse. Balaur, what he became. The horror he created in that place, it festered and grew and escaped. We must cure the curse. Everyone sent is infected. We must destroy the Scholomance. Balaur eats everyone. The Scion, we must wait for them to follow Miranda Briar. The curse is contained, the monsters defeated, Balaur restored and destroyed.
Not a bad outcome, unless you live in Darkmoor. And that, whiz kid, brings me to my point. Step into my parlor. Remember this, the seed I took from Sybil? A seed steeped in the dreaming itself? It allowed her to sleepwalk through potentialities. Hopefully, it has other uses. Now let's chat. Let's get to it. The prophesied moment, when the Scion of Bartleby fulfills their destiny and defeats yet another threat to the Spiral. Or at least that's what's supposed to happen. That's what Bartleby saw, and he's watching it happen even now. Say hi to Bartleby. All neat and tidy, if you don't count the fact your tree friend is dead, or that Darkmoor has rotted for centuries waiting for this moment. Both of which Bartleby knew about. He knew from the moment he made you his scion, from the second you returned his eye. He guided and nudged and commanded you to this day because he believes, deeply, truly, it is the best direction for the Spiral. Well, most of it. But free will still exists. The rat in the maze, knowing it's being observed, can respond unexpectedly and throw off the whole experiment. What if I told you everything I'm doing is to save a world? Our world, our real world. Earth is suffering, kid. But we can save it. And so you have a choice. In a few seconds, I'm going to walk through that door. Feel free to pursue, as Bartleby wants. Or exit through there. Surprise the tree. Just leave and take the stand that Earth matters more than manipulation. I can set you free. And then all of the power you gained, all the experience wielding it, we can use it to save our world. But the choice is entirely yours. I was hoping to get through to you. We could do so much together. But it's fine. I get it. It's hard to see the right path when you're so tangled up in branches. And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered. You actually can't disrupt the experiment. Bartleby always knows what choice you make here. He is constantly watching this moment throughout all time. He saw you follow me before he met you. And if instead he saw you let me go, well, he'd be ready. Free will exists, but it means nothing in the face of omniscience. And thus...
The assassin strikes, and you are Scion no more. All roads end in death.
What if I told you, whiz kid, I found a way out? A way to move without leaving a footprint. You just need to trust... Just need to trust me. Too much to ask. I see. I could pique your curiosity. But trust. Yeah. Burn that bridge. I figured. That's okay. We have time yet. So, let's go. Take me away. Ah! That stings. Ooh, but it's good. It's happening. The dream seed, remember? Saturated in the stuff Bartleby can't see.
Dreaming? Fascinating.
You got that right, my gray little friend. You had theories. I put them into practice. And now I am unreal.
Is that what you were doing? Finding a way to hide from the world tree?
I prefer to think of it as breaking his branches. Now he can't see me, can't see anything I'm going to do. Of course, you can, whiz kid. But you brought that brain back to the Skolamans. I think you're about to have bigger problems. Bye.
Indeed. For at last, after all these centuries, I have returned home. Balawa has returned to his Skolamans. Kneel before your emperor. Funny how legend intermingles with history. No, Balawa is not the one who found the Skolamans. He is its founder. I built a shrine to suffering, a knowledge base of tormented truth. But when the mortals rose against us, tried to destroy my great work, I abandoned one body to become a beast eternal and guard my precious creation. Until a wayward mystic haplessly swung open its doors. His fumbling unleashed the curse. It ripped me from these walls and trapped me in his wretched frame, which rotted under my power, decayed.
trapped outside my own wards. I needed spare bodies and influence. And I found both as...
The Grey Man.
Precisely. But now I am back. My old power restored to me, and I am emboldened by newfound purpose. Darkmoor is a corrupt and decaying empire. I will burn it down, build a new Scholomance from its suffering, and the Spiral entire will be freed from the tyranny of sympathy.
I do not like the chill wind blowing from those gates. We have to stop him. I must serve Belauer. No, Scion. Be our Scion. Just this once, please. Go through those gates. Fight the Grey Man, Belauer, whoever, and destroy this evil forever.